Okay, hello to my sketchbook tour. I just literally finished this one. I actually finished it. Today is the 2nd of May, 2025. I just finished it and I just felt like I really want to show. I mean, it's one of my favorite that I've done so far. I think it's really like cute and like it's pretty thick. I mean, it's not like chunky, but it's cute, it's thick, you know? And I think it's just such a cute book. I just feel like I want to show the world how pretty and how much I love this book. Okay, so I started this the 4th of February 2024, so it was about a year ago plus a month, 2 months, whoa, 3, yikes. Okay, anyway, and you'll notice I drew myself like this. I don't wear my school uniform anymore, so I don't draw myself like this anymore, but I don't draw myself, I think, a lot more. I don't draw myself again in this book, I don't think. Anyway, this is my 4th sketchbook, and yeah, I really wanted to make it cute because my last ones weren't as cute, you know? So we start off by just doing like face studies, and I just got post-it notes, so I wanted to add them. This is my OC, Mal. You will see him a lot, and I won't explain much about lore because it's just not time or place right now to be exploring lore, but he is going to be here a lot. Tadashi, he'll be here a lot, okay? If you have not watched Sk8TheInfinity, now may be your time and your sign to do so, because there'll be a lot, and if you don't know Skate, it will seem confusing. Oh, I did draw myself again. This was when I was saying like, oh, I'm no longer going to be able to draw myself in my school uniform. I'm going to have to, because I went to college, I'm in college. I wear whatever outfit, so I just got to find the one I wear the most, which is a tank top and joggers, honestly. And look, like I said, Skate, it's my hyperfixation. It's been my hyperfixation since it came out in 2021. So we have Reki, which this is so funny to me because I didn't like how the Reki underneath looked, the real one, and then I put a post-it note over just for it to look just as bad. I don't know, I really don't like this page because I use like weird highlighters and they just like made the pen bleed and they just look like kind of ugly. Anyway, these were sketches that I did like on paper and added them. If you can see that, they're kissing. And you see a lot of Genshin-ish. There'll be some I learned how to do waterfalls, so that's kind of cute. I love these little doodles. These are cute. These are ugly. It's the same thing that happened on the other page, and that's alright. That was highlighters. Did that in a French class. No, not French, sorry, history. These, my friend could make butterflies, so they'd make them and then I would stick them in, and then I would draw like people with butterflies. I think in here I did the same, but with, I forgot what. Let me just take a little peek. There was something else and I ended up disliking it. These are all Genshin characters, but people say this page is very overwhelming and they don't like it because there's like a lot going on. But if you can see the Genshin characters, you can see them. If you tell, I'll hate them. Don't look at that, I'll hate them. He's so ugly. Anyway, this is my stick-in page. It was like I did a lot of drawings on paper, and that is where most of my progress actually is, on paper, which kind of sucks. This is my friend Milo's, and this. They're all Milo. The rest is me. Good Omens, you'll see that later. Mal, welcome back, my baby. Oh my god, I forgot a name. That's my OC. These two are my OCs. Hinata, Tadashi. Look at this one. I absolutely love this Tadashi drawing. Focus, please. Okay, or not. Please? No? Okay, well, it's Tadashi, and he's like in marriage. He's getting married. To me, guys. To me, promise. Totally not to Adam. Please. Nilo, and then random sketches. I think that looks like Navia or Kokomi. Yeah, whatever. These are like a bunch of like character. You can see Reki. That's a really old OC. Oh my god, she's an old OC. She's really old. That's Mal twice, Reki twice. Random stuff. And then if you notice all the writing, they're like songs. Like this one's Willwood, ICP, and yeah, there's quite a few. Alright. This is my D&D character that I play D&D with my brother and my sister and my younger brother. Mitsuki, totally not, totally not, named after Mitsuki. And then a specific, I think it was audio tree or something, or like something like that. She has like a live, you know what I mean? Like there's lives and it will be like the music. I think like liquid smoothing items. Okay, if you search up like video tree, I'm pretty sure it'll come up. Or audio tree, I don't remember, but she was named after that. Because that was during my like peak Mitsuki era. This is Mal. This is my OC, my skate OC. When I make OCs, they're like away from the plot. I'll be 100% honest, they're like their own plot, okay? So Mao is completely away from the plot. He isn't even in the same class as Reki and Longa, but he is their age. He's more friends with Tadashi by force. Tadashi doesn't like him, nor does Adam, but you know what? They'll tolerate him. Kabe and I'll hate them. These are the only two I like, the rest are completely ugly. They're the only reason I still kind of play Genshin. Because I love soulmate dynamics. Like, I used to play just for Hu Tao, but now I just play for Kabe. I don't give about him, but Kabe, when he's back, they come as a pair, but like, when Kabe's around, I'm around. Longa and Reki, because the skate brain rot never ends. I admit I don't like any of these. Also, I love adding little like traumatized ones in a little page spread. I think it's just kind of perfect. I mean, they're not traumatized, they're angry, but whatever. More skate, and I have to be 100% honest. This is my favorite one on the whole page. Listen, okay, just look at this. Like, that's an actual good Adam drawing. I usually can't read Chigiri, please. I usually can't draw Adam very well, but I think I really did well in that one. The rest are pretty ugly. These two are okay. That is kind of odd. He's okay. Them two, I don't like them two. What the hell happened? And then these are all really cute, like jumping. I 100% believe that the reason Longa jumped at Reki in his final race is because, oh, spoiler, sorry, but it's because, you know, Reki would always do it to him. Them two laughing because I thought it was funny. Also, I'm gonna miss David Ward so much, but whoever Regan is, thank you for taking over. I love how you've made him so zesty, but still, I'm going to miss David Ward so much. Okay, this is all like random songs. The Baddie Man, that sounds like my GCSE era, because that's all I would listen to. Reki and Longa got Me Again. And the rest are just random. Okay, this is my own OCs from my own place. It's called The Police's Outer Force. It does not exist. It is my thing. Basically, they're like, how do I explain it? They're like, they work for the police on Earth. They're like, it's kind of like Dexter mixed with like Good Omens. That's why Good Omens is here. And they like, they kill the bad people when they know they're not getting justice, you know, to bring justice to the whatever. But yeah, I'm really bad at explaining things. I would like to severely apologize. But yeah, and she's like really stupid. She's cool. Demon and an angel, you know. Then we have Good Omens. I 100% made her to cope with season 2, and then she just came along because I was like, they need to be best friends, okay? Because she can't be best friends with Aziraphale Crowley. No way. She can just be like a little parasite being like, you guys should kiss. But she's her friend. She's totally her friend. That's Lana. Lana, that's her name. Oh my god, that was the one on the stickering page. Her. That's Lana. Oh my god, I get her confused with Arabella? No, Rosalina. That's why I forgot her name. Anyway, Lana is supposed to be plus size. I'm going to apologize because she does not look plus size like at all. It's a struggle. But like this, she looks correct here. She doesn't here. She looks fine. It's a normal body that I draw. But yeah, just kind of sucks. But yeah, she's an archer. And she's a cupid who has a scythe because I thought that was cute. And also their wing shape, I thought it'd be really cute if Arabella's going to like a heart and then hers are like normal, like straight ones, because she's an angel. She's just cupid. Random women that I drew, and then random men, but it's not random men, it's actually Longer, Ricky, and Tadashi. This drawing reminds me, we were in exams, and you know you get like a little sheet, a science sheet, I don't know if they get them anymore, but it was like a cheat sheet, and there was like a blank space, and I drew the most fabulous Tadashi that I've ever seen in my entire life on that page, and then I had to give it in, and they 100% throw the ones away that I have drawings on. So you know, that kind of stuff that really upset me, but whatever. This is Lana and Arabella when they're in their like Cupid and angel forms, and then that is Lana and Arabella when they're in their human forms. Honestly, she just looks exactly like me because I was cope, but yeah, I think this looks good. This looks like plus size, maybe not as big as I'd want, needs bigger arms, but this, I like conversed with my plus size friend, and they were like, you know what, I think she just doesn't have an ass. Nor does she have arms, so you know, it doesn't look correct. And I was like, yeah, you're right, she looks like a stick because she has no booty. Where's her booty? Anyway, I love this page. This is 100% when the matchup, the OVA art dropped for them too. I was like, oh my god, and I drew them. Oh my god. This is not how Cherry's hair looks, but you know, I did this by memory. I remember doing it in a science class, and this one, this is a really ugly outfit, but I think it's kind of cute. I love the like dynamics in this, like it just feels nice, and I like all of the highlight in the back. And these two are songs, if that makes any sense. My D&D character back, super cute. She's such an idiot, I love her. And Dead Boy Detectives was a huge fixation for me at some point. Nico has to be my favorite drawing in this. Monty's alright, and I hated Crystal. Like when she first showed up, I was like, maybe she won't stay until she stayed until the end, and she was like a huge thing in the whole thing. I don't care. I didn't even care about her at all. I cared more about the Cat King. Like I cared more about Jenny. I didn't care. Anyway, these two sillies. Loki Charles looks so whitewashed. I want to apologize for that. I don't know why I didn't make him darker. I think I was in a dark room when I drew him. We were in a computer suite and the lights were off, I think. So he looked darker in the dark. But crossover. Super cute. I love this drawing, but honestly, the concept of these drawings, but I really don't like any of them like that. You look so ugly. You look so ugly. You look ugly. You look ugly. You're really white for some reason. You all look ugly. Stop it. And his plants are in the back. That's what else cute. Let me come over to some OCs. This is my Stranger Things OC, Talia. I don't know. There's not much lore behind her. I keep changing it and I don't care. Mal, welcome back, buddy, and Arabella. Hey, girl. And then these two, you'd see on the sticky in page, but I didn't explain. These are my Haikyuu OCs, Yuki and Yoshino. They're twins, and they go to a whole other school that I made in the Haikyuu universe called Crystals, I think. And they play on their own boy and girl team. She manages for the boys team sometimes. Not sometimes, all the time. Only if she has a match and they have a match, then she won't be there, of course. Pathetic men. That's the only way I can explain it. Is pathetic men. You know that trend? It was like where men like get drawn like hugging the thigh. Do you remember that trend? That's what it was inspired by. And then this is when their OVA thing dropped, and then that is them as kids. See, I love Tadai, Puppy Love, whatever. It's just so and trust me, I know people don't like it because they don't like Adam, but hear me out, okay? If them two actually do end up together, which is pretty much implied, I'm gonna admit that they're the most implied in the whole show. I will not get into that because I will go on forever, but if they were to get together, it's kind of perfect because then he'll stop being weird to Langa because he has his proper Eve, and then Cherry can move on and be with Joe. If I'm being 100% honest, Joe and Cherry are coming last if they are going to get together, even though they are yearner central and they are yearning. They aren't going to be getting together anytime soon. Back to my OCs of the Outer Force. This is when they trashed her ex-boyfriend's apartment, house, whatever. Basically, he's like a not a nice person, and she's like, oh, if you know this song, Romance is Boring, that's their song. I love that song. And yeah, so they trashed his house because he used her, cheated on her, because basically, I can't really explain it, but she's like really airheaded because she's an angel and she doesn't really get human emotions very well, and she does her best to try and like teach her, because she's basically like a puppet for angels, and angels don't really have emotions, at least they don't in this one. That's why they can commit like atrocities on Earth and other places and like destroy stars and stuff, because they don't have the feelings to care, but she has the feelings to care, or is trying to learn to have the feelings to care. And when she finally decided, okay, I'm gonna try and be in love, it did not end well, because she chose the wrong person, because she didn't know how to feel or how to feel about him, not love wise, like if he was toxic or something, but she did. And then she helped go trash the place with green paint and fire. These are all my OCs, aging from the very first to the most recent, which I think is her. I think. Yes, I would say so. No, he, but you know, Out of Force, same thing. This is my Hero Academia OC, Yuma, and then it goes like The Promised Neverland. That's the one I pointed at and said it was a very old one in the very beginning. I literally made her because I didn't like the ending of the season 2. I was like, this sucks. Like, I didn't even read the manga. I was just like, what do you mean they're gonna go into a happy little paradise with all the mothers? Come on. Stranger Things one again. This is my Danganronpa one, Leland, but she also goes by Alice because of her dress. It looks like Alice in Wonderland. She's the ultimate test subject. I'm not gonna go through further, whatever. My Haikyuu. Oh no, I think she might be older. No, most recent. I don't know, but he's almost as old as that one. He's like 5 years old. Mao. My baby. He didn't look like this when he first made, but you know, things develop. Anka, my good omens. Oh my god, that's my good omens, Arabella. Genshin Impact. She's not this white. She's supposed to be like this brown with dark patches, but I only have one brown. You can see I used it everywhere. It's supposed to be darker and then brown guns, patches, whatever. And I think he's alright for that color, but this is wrong. But yeah, Arctic's paint pens, invest, they're really good. I love this spread. Yuki from Haikyuu, Seely, Out of Force, Dava, Out of Force, Mitsuki, D&D, Mao, Skate. Okay, I think I went through. And me IRL, because like I just drew myself a lot like this. It was like my persona, and I thought because it was end of an era, this was after I ended year 11, so you know, I just had to draw myself in there because I don't draw myself like that anymore, and I have changed my hair. I now have different hair. So Celia and Rosalina, well, like I said, I like adding the little traumatized ones. She totally stabbed her, but fun fact, it's not actually her. If you want lore on them, I'll make a little, like, you know those TikTok stories where they make like the drawings and they like walk them around in school with the funny voiceover? I'll do that if you really want to know, but I usually don't like gross OC stuff. I don't know. Also, this drawing of her, that has got to be my favorite drawing I've ever done of her. Like, oh, she looks gorgeous there. But yeah, pretty cute. I love these two sillies. Yeah, this is the outfit they wear as their like angel and demon self, and then she wears, that's what they wear when they're in the police force. I realize I don't draw them in their police force out clothing because I like their angel and demon fit more, and that's their angel demon fit more. And it's like, my mum really liked this drawing because it looks like you can just like look at it in any direction and it will look cool. That was not the point. It was supposed to look like yin and yang, because like I said, I really like the soulmateism. And yeah, but yeah, those two, yeah, love them. And then we have Crystal Volleyball Club with Maika, Yoshino, and Yuki. Maika is the setup for this, the boys volleyball team on Crystals. Black Panther's the animal, and Yuki is on the girls team, don't worry. She isn't just like an exception for the boys. Also, I really hate this. I drew it at an angle, so he looks so weird. Don't look at it. But Maika looks really pretty here. I really like that one. Celia and Rosalina, in there, these are colors, paint palettes, paint somethings of that I got from Homebase before it closed down. And I drew the mix of them, the ones I think looked okay. Also, she does look like she really needs to go to the toilet. Like, I thought of it when I drew her position. It was just supposed to make her look timid, but she really does look like she's got to pee herself. Also, I tried different eyes for that. Yeah, super cute. Anyway, oh, Rubik says this is my Arcano C, but I don't really use her. It's whatever. And then Yuki and Yoshino. This was, I was gonna start, because I have like 3. This is gonna be the next book I'm gonna use. It's my 5th one. And I realized the pages are a bit more yellow. But it's fine. I don't really care. And yeah, look, you notice I put a date in it. But I didn't end up starting it because I was like, let me just finish this. Because I still, like, I didn't have like that many pages left. So yeah, I took out the pages that were in that one and stuck them here. Super cute, actually, really cute. Moving on, I started with watercolor because I realized I hadn't done a lot of watercolor in here, and I absolutely adore this one. This is so gorgeous. Who is she? I need to know her life. I need to know. She's like so pretty. I love it. I also used this very box with this drawing. I used Ghetto for this. Why is there hair? And it looks like middle-aged Kave, so I drew a waifu. Because, you know, like I said, soulmatism, they can't be without each other. Nice. But it was really cute. And then I started doing this, like, writing around. Like, I didn't do it a lot. I did sometimes, but not a lot. And I've really started doing this towards the end. It'll probably go on to my next book. Yeah, it fills in the page nicely. Then this, I think this is so funny how his like melanin just disappears. Like, I couldn't get my watercolors to be coherent. Also, I did this page in watercolor and then the next day I did this, so I didn't have like the same mix. I'll make them stay coherent, I think. He didn't. However, I really love this drawing of Bobby. Like, he just looks so pretty. His face is so pretty. Anyway, I love this little Merrick. And the keys, super cute. And more copy no Ethan. This is, don't bother reading this, okay? It's really ugly. Now that I look at it, I really don't like it, but the concept was there. This is when he, like, if they could meet their younger selves, I think that'd be super cute. Ow, my throat hurts. Yeah. I just thought it was really cute and humble. That's really cute. But this, don't read it. Don't even bother. It's whatever. Then Mao, guess who's back? Mao. I don't like these two. The rest is okay. I don't really care. But them two, hell no. They look weird. But yeah. Super cute. I was kind of like recreating like this page. Surprise, I opened it to the right page. You know, in the newer version, how I would draw, like, whatever. And then I realized they all go by, like, their own little character. What? You know how, like, they all have, like, their signature, that's the word, signature animal? I was like, he's a songbird, because he has a whole band. He makes music, whatever, he has a guitar. I realized I didn't draw his guitar anywhere in here, but he makes music. And that's how he became friends with Tadashi, fun fact. He plays in orchestra as well, so he plays for like big events that his like work will be at. And one time he was in backstage and they like spoke, and then he jumped him again. Yes, I was like, hey, I know you. Anyway, I don't know, just felt fitting. And then the Valentine's Day ones, these are so cute. I absolutely love how I drew. When's Valentine's? Is it the 4th of February? Did I start this? Wait, I don't know when Valentine's Day is. It the 4th of February? I feel like it's not. 24th? I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't do Valentine's Day, but I do it for them. These two, Cielo Luz, of course. My mom really likes this drawing because she thinks it looks so fluid and like pretty. Which, yeah. She liked how it looked, like literally looked like they were dancing on skateboards, and I was like, yes. Anyway, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, I really like this drawing. I just think like the shape for him is like really good. You know how like they train their back, like when you have muscles you train your back, so like you know, makes a different shape to how, like, if a normal person, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, and I really like it. And I think from this, I literally think of this every single time I draw a body now. I'm like, yeah, remember, it goes like that. Cherry, not much to say about that, but yeah, these are super cute. Them just watching skateboarding videos, and also I really love these little like thingies. They're so cute. Like, I think my favorite has to be that one, just because I like how Tali just stood there and I'm like jumping. But yeah, that's really cute as well. Drunk Cherry. And them two just hugging. Ah, they're so cute. Also, I noticed I don't draw Shadow in this book. I'm so sorry, but I can't draw him. Oh, okay, so just to clear up, my friends wrote on a random page in the sketchbook while I was still like at the front, and I found it as I went on, like in the book, but I didn't want to get rid of it because it's kind of nostalgic, because it was during the GCSE time and people won in their classes, so it was just us 5 and some random girl in my science class, when 2 of them, which are Yaroslav and Freddie, weren't actually supposed to be in our class and they got told off. But me, Milo and Oliver were, and I kind of don't want to get rid of the page, but they wrote some rude stuff, so I've covered it. But yeah, this was just us like messing around in the science class, and I just didn't want to get rid of it, basically. This is just blue lock stuff, and then I put sticky notes. Batra swears that's his home boy. Not a single football in sight. Ref, do something. And then Aiku, because I thought that was funny, and Nagi and Rio kissing. Yeah, I have so many of these. I have actually, if you feel through the packet, you can get them easily, but I can never feel for Chigiri, so I only have these and then a duplicate of Bachara, and I don't have Chigiri. But I do have this Chigiri, so it makes up for it, even though I have this is Bachara and one of Isagi. I don't care. I've got Chigiri now. Then it came to this page. I was actually gonna do Chigiri and Kunigami on this page, but I ended up wanting to draw Ryo, so I put Ryo here. Because Ryo's my favourite. I absolutely adore Ryo. Whenever someone has like a copycat kind of quirk or like theme about them, I'm like, you're mine. I love you. So Ryo. And then Nagi's just like an extra. I really don't like that Nagi. I think I drew his face weird or something. I don't know. I don't like it. But Isagi, Bachara, Ryo, Nagi. They're like my top 4. I really like them. Anyway. Watercolor. Longest head is like really small. Also, I realize now that I drew. Ricky has blue eyes. Ricky has like golden brown. He like just has blue now, and he doesn't even have them because his face is too damn small. Yeah, so right. There's like a weird lack of movement. It feels still. This is cute, and I like the watercolor. These are more of the characters from the Outer Force. You know, it's these two. I really like the lips on these. I can't lie, the pen just bled and then I made lips out of them. Yeah, super cute. And these are these like side characters. Aloris, I forgot her name, but Benny is her child, and she was like found by the police. She was like doing drugs and stuff. Really out of it, but she got better, and she became friends with them too, kind of like a little bit of therapy, and then she found friends, a little bit further for him, and then she found friends through him, and they all became friends. He used to be an angel, but he kind of fell, but he's not. He was like cursed to be human, so he's like halfway there. And he really loves this teacher. And it's Benny's teacher, and she'll like constantly like bring him up, be like, oh, how do you feel about I just think they're really funny and like good like humor in the show. And I love Benny. He doesn't have a clue what's going on, and I love her design. She's so pretty. Hatsune Miku and Baby no Miku. I don't know, I just one night it came over me, I had to draw Baby no Miku. Yeah, I realized I hadn't done like any Miku in this whole book, and I really like Miku, so I put Miku in it. And Baby no Miku just came along with it, I guess. Antidepressants, nice. Steely and Rosalina again, and I thought this was kind of cute. I also love when things are really implied, so I can like break it down and like figure it out. And I like put the gold here as like the only light source, and the only thing that's happening in her life is her dark. You see, I thought it was really cute. Okay, shut up. I did like black outline for her, white outline for her. I thought it was really cute. Kind of looks like a puddle. She's like drowning or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, more Mal and Adam beef. This is just me taking out my frustration on Adam being a creep. But as long as Tadashi's there, he won't be a creep. I think people don't understand. When they see Tadashi and Adam, they're like, I don't like this because I don't like Adam. You don't get it? You will like Adam more when he's not around longer. And he's not around longer around Tadashi because Tadashi is... Who do you think Long is? Long is supposed to be Tadashi. Are you guys not reading that? Or am I like reading too deep? Like, come on. He was the first Eve. There's a form for Eve. Otherwise, Adam would have liked anybody. Like he said, like I like all of my skaters, but specifically he likes a specific skater, which a specific type of skater, which is manga, which is Tadashi. Oh my god. Sorry. Like I said, I can go on forever, so I'm gonna stop now. I for some reason I just like to reference this like the skate ones to random it's called Genshin pairings, and I think Tomato is the closest to Tadashi and Adam, I think. I don't know. I just think like worker and boss kind of matches. I don't know. And then Carmen and Hatham, they hate each other but they really love each other. So I think it works. It was like this. It's so funny. I love it. It's basically Cherry just like putting his face into Adam's chest. Adam? No, Joe's chest. I really don't fuck with Cherry and Adam. That is not my thing. Maybe when they were teenagers I get that, but as adults, hell no, get away. Oh yeah, Lily and Alice, same person. Basically she died and then came back to the trial, was like, I'm not actually dead, because she was a test subject, but she didn't know when she was actually in like the school with everyone else that she was the ultimate test subject. So when they overdosed her in like the nurse's place, because she's a doctor, no, wanted to be a nurse, sorry, they like overdosed her and then threw her down the stairs, and then she was like dead. She like her heart stopped for a good while, but she came back and all of her like blue spots flared up. Like she didn't have them when she was still alive, and all her blue came back. She was like burnt or something with chemicals. Oh, Hannibal. Oh my god. My friend got me into Hannibal. This is all your fault, Jasmine. It's all your fault. But yeah, I drew them. I absolutely love Hannibal at the minute. It's so weird joining a fandom when it's like really old. I have joined all my fandoms when they were so small and like fresh. Like Skate, I joined literally episode 1 had just come out. Episode 2 was like, I was on Funimation and it was like you had to wait a week until you could see it if you didn't have premium. So I was waiting for season 2, not season 2, episode 2. I'm still waiting for season 2. Yeah, and then like Good Omens season 2 had just come out, so you know, whatever. Dead Boy Detectives just come out and I got into it, you know. And then this 10 years ago. What? Anyway, I like to catch up. I like to find out the ladder scene. I like to catch up. But I just want to mention something. People always point out that like Will has a huge thing for like touch. He's like touch starved because like the way he like leans in when people like cup his face. But I'm saying more Hannibal has like been touched on, because he doesn't believe he's like around humans. He believes he's better than them. That's why he can eat them without feeling anything, right? But when he like hugs Will, he like for real savors that hug. SMH. And then that is, I don't know who drew this. Whoever drew this, I don't know. That was my friend. If you want to decipher that, you can. I'm not gonna bother. But PP, I guess. And then that is the end of the sketchbook. This is such a cute page. I really love it. I drew Reki's sisters just as much as I drew Shadow, and Shadow's a main character, so you know what? I am so sorry, Shadow. Yeah, this is really cute. I like this one. They look so sweet. I just realized I forgot to color their mouths. Like, there's no tongue color or teeth color. Ignore that. Them two fighting, and also I realized like I said, I don't have like a brown or like a mid brown to like this color, so I would usually draw them two darker than everyone else, but so you see I can't because they were in specific paint pens. And these two I would usually draw, these three, sorry, I would draw darker, like as dark as Reki, but can't. I really love these three, like their drawing. I just think it's really cute. They look like they're dancing around. It's so sweet. Koyomiya canon trust guys. Oh, it's so cute. Like, it's so childish, like a childish little crush. Like, come on. They're so cute. Reki hates them, but you know. And I think the Shadow actually came out right. I don't have orange, so I you know, it's yellow. Joe wears an orange striped shirt and he has orange hair, but I don't have orange, so we just kind of have to cope. Also, he is so dramatic. I realized after I've done this, it like hurts my eyes to look at his red suit. Yeah, it's super cute. If I don't see Reki have a real breakdown in season 2 though, and like in front of Longa, I'm not having it at home over his phone. No, I want it to be in front of him, on his knees in tears, and Longa doing his best to console him. I'm gonna lose my mind. If I don't see Cherry yearning for once, I will lose my mind too. And yeah, I want to see Mio and Koyomiya as well, and I want to see Shadow. Oh my god, I have a theory that the manager that Shadow likes also goes to S, and I think it'd be really funny, even though they look very similar, like Shadow and Hiromi, like his two versions, look very similar without, they don't have much difference. It would be so good if she doesn't really realize because she like doesn't want to make the connection. But the way she like parts her hair and it's all like zigzaggy, I think it's just very like, it's not normal. Like usually people have like straight hair lines, so I'm thinking if she like does it because she wants to still have her little bit of flair that she has at S. So I want to, I swear to god, if she comes out as like one of the S people, I would lose my mind. That would be so good. Yeah, oh, that's a little sticker that my friend put on there. Milo again. Milo is featured a lot in this book. But yeah, what does that say? Skate season 2 and OVA come out. Wait. Coming? Coming out. Come now? I don't know what I put, but Skate season 2 and OVA. Yeah. Well, the OVA is out now. What? The OVA is out now. Old Annabelle. Yeah, I love this book. And I hope you liked it too. One of my favorite pages has to be that final page. I don't know, I think it's so good. I also really like this page for no reason. I just think it's really like evenly spread. But yeah, super cute, and really hope you like my book tour. And no way am I going to be showing you book 1, 2, and 3. They are right like over there. I am not going to be looking at them or showing them to the world anytime soon, because book 1 I'd say is okay because it's like really nostalgic and it's just like straight out of lockdown kind of thing. Book 2 and 3 are so ugly. I don't want to ever show that to the people. But anyway, hope you really enjoyed this book tour. Sorry about all the skate. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this is really, I don't know, entertaining. And yeah, I will get onto this. I literally have 2 more to use. Like I have 6 and 7. Where is the 6 and 7? Oh, 6 and 7 right already. But I might get one with like a flat spine, maybe, and then like use it as my 6 or something. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed, and yeah, bye bye.